second part of the interview, which I understand this is probably question time, but I find that people are a bit more interested in a little bit more about yourself, or what makes you tick. And so, for example, what's your morning routine?
Morning routine. I used to, when I was like super, because when I started in property, I was like, right, I need to hit this hard.
Yeah.
I'm used to being my own boss.
Yeah.
So a case of I still have to, like, I don't have to wake up and go to this business, that business. I have to wake up and work on this one.
Yeah.
So in the start, I used to wake up 5 o'clock, go to the gym, then start my work day. Now it's getting a bit more relaxed because we're doing multiple things as well. I need my beauty sleep, don't I? So now my routine is wake up about 6, 7, go to the gym.
Okay. Come
back, and then me and my wife will work together. So we're in the office opposite each other. She's doing her stuff and I'm doing the other bits. And then it's just a case of planning my day through property, through public speaking, through coaching, through just networking with people. Because I always say to people, look, if I've got time, when I started in property and all the stuff that we're doing, not many people help me, and that frustrated me a bit. Like when they say help, well, give us a shout, we'll help you. And then when you do, they haven't got the time of day for you. Right. So I'm like, I'm in that position now. And when I can, I want to help people. Okay. So each day is different.
So you actually put some time away for that. Okay.
So for me, like networking and doing all the other businesses, because we're doing so many different things, not one day is the same. Okay. But it's a case of morning, and I sort of try and switch off about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Then have downtime. Whereas when I started first, because people say, oh yeah, you've got a great life. I don't think I have. Downtime. And when we started, like for instance, the property, the businesses, it was 15 hours a day. So it was go. Wow. Property, I used to start about 7, 8 in the morning, and I didn't used to finish till 10, 11 at night because I was so dedicated. Wow. Okay. And now I'm sort of satisfied. I'm not the most successful businessman. I'm not the most successful property person, but I'm content. Okay. Right. And I put a quote up the other day. You need to be content with your life's content. You can always want more. You like that?
I'll use that one. No, I won't.
So yeah, and I'm content. So it's like it's changing.
Okay, right. So you've gone to the second part, because I also think that for me, when people ask me, what advice to get them started, I say you should sandwich your day. First 3 hours you should work on yourself,
100%,
and then you do what you got to do. It could be anything, business, work. But I also say what's important is also what you do in the evening as well. That is the second part of sandwich. What you do is sit down time. But could you do more reading? Could more learning? Could be some webinar, whatever. So what's your evening?
My evening is I do dedicate time to self-development. Okay. Because I don't think I'm the perfect person. I don't think I know everything. So I'm always trying to learn more. You can always learn.
Yeah, of course you can.
So I use probably about an hour to 2 hour and a half for that. Okay. But then for me, it's a big thing because in the retail businesses, I never spent time with family, friends. I never socialized that much. For 4 years, we didn't go on holiday, me and my wife together. That whole sacrifice. And now it's about spending time with people, because you don't see people around you just dropping off, dying. And when until something like that happens, it doesn't click. You just think, I'm going to live forever. And we need to stop living like we're going to live forever. So,
can I ask you, just retail business, what were they?
Convenience store, post office, fish and chip shop, the typical Indian thing. You try and keep it a bit cool, don't you?
Retail, it might be, but okay, right.
But even that, the chip shop, it was like, because we never knew anything about it, it was a case of, I wanted to train, so I trained as a chef.
Right. Really?
There's an actual course to learn about fish and chips, how to run a whole business. I didn't even know it existed. For jokes, I just Googled it. And I'm like, wow, there's a course. There's a course for everything. And it was up in Leeds, and it's for a whole week. You learn from raw potato to serving to how to price your product. 100%. We were, because the whole thing, because it was an empty shell, it was a case of, right, we can't just sell an empty shell. So let's build a business. Let's build the goodwill in there, and then sell that at a premium on top. So it's a running business. Okay. So we've done loads of different things. It's just a case of implementing that into business and everything else into property.
If you had a spirit animal, what would that be?
He said there was going to be an animal question, but he didn't feed me the info. If I could be a spirit animal.
If you had a spirit animal, something at the behind you, so representing you, what would it be? Would it be a bear? Or could it be a bear or a panther or a lion, something like that?
I'm not a panther. I'm not a lion. What's a friendly bear?
I don't know, polar bear. I don't know.
I'll be a polar bear. There you go. I've never been asked that question.
Men normally go for the lions and panthers.
Yeah, I'm more of a lover than a fighter.
All right, okay.
So, I'll probably go for a nice big bear. Yeah, you know, like at Christmas when you see the big bears on the Coca-Cola advert.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm that soft, cuddly guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
There you go.
So we talked about personal development here. So but we touched on success as well.
Yeah.
When you hear the word success, who do you think of, or which company or person do you think of, and why?
As in who I look up to?
Yeah. What do you find success? Oh, that's successful. What do you admire? Oh, yeah. I wish I could be like that. You know?
I don't have a single person that I admire or I want to be like. My thing, I heard it a few months ago and it clicked with me so much. My good friend Shabazz, he sent me it on our WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
I can't remember the gentleman's name, but his thing, and it so resonated with me, and his thing was I don't look up to anybody. I look up to the person I'm going to be in 10, 15 years. And I look and I'm like, right, that Sunny guy is amazing. How can I become him? If that makes sense.
Yeah, I think so.
And I know what I want, so in that guy 10, 15 years in the future, I put all the information I want to have now, put it into him, and then I'm like, right, I need to get to that position. What do I do bit by bit?
Right, okay.
Because I'm a firm believer you can find like strategies, tips, tricks from people what to do, but just take those. Don't take the actual person, because too many times we try and become like somebody else.
Right, okay.
I've been there, done that.
Okay.
When you see somebody with some body and you see the routine and the food they eat and all that stuff, but then you want their body as well.
Yeah.
And it starts eating you up. You're like, everybody's different.
Okay.
Like you can't look like somebody else or be like somebody else. So I just take the information. I want to be the unique me.
Okay, right.
I never give a straight answer, by the way. That's my style.
We've only got half an hour of this shit.
I know.
Are you a spender or a saver?
Bit of both.
Are you?
Yeah, my wife's a saver. I do get a bit excited, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
But I do like to invest.
Yeah, so when I meant spending, I mean not on investing, because I know you're an investor, because spending. So are you a spender or a saver?
Spender.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
What's the most expensive thing you bought, other than your car or your house?
Well, basically, it's the one thing I still remember, and my wife told me off for it. I went to Ibiza. I love to party, by the way.
Right, okay.
I went to Ibiza for the summer. Me and my wife's two brothers.
Yeah.
And I think spent about 12 grand in the week.
12 grand in a week?
Partying,
Yeah.
Idiot, honestly. When I came back, the thing, fair play to her, because I was away, I just kept saying, can you put some money in the account?
How can you spend 12 grand in a week?
VIP parties.
Oh, you see, right, okay.
It's expensive out there as well. We just love to party. We're literally like sleeping 2 hours a day and just always out.
Right.
Activities, partying, networking, all that stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the most stupidest thing I've ever done. But then it's like, I look at the concept of, you've got to look at it like, are you in a fortunate position to do that? If you are, then is it still wrong? Whereas like, if you can't afford it, then it's totally wrong.
Of course, yeah.
Whereas if you can,
borrowed money,
because when I come back here, I don't do anything.
Yeah. I never go out either.
I rarely go out, and when you're away on holiday, then you get a bit excited. You're like, right, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that.
Right.
And she knows that, okay, when he comes back, he's pretty much on the grind, on the hustle, doing his work, doing what he's meant to be doing.
Right.
And then I do get a bit carried away. So yeah, holiday spending. Hello.
So how are we doing for time like that? We can carry on until it stops, yeah.
We're interesting, aren't we? We're real people.
What's the worst piece of advice that you've seen in property, in your area of expertise?
Worst piece of advice?
That you think, oh my God, why are they saying that for? Or maybe you think it's okay.
I don't think I've really heard any worse advice. But I'd probably say...
Or you frown upon me.
Yeah, the frown upon is when people say you can't do something.
Oh, okay.
You know when you sit there, like I always say to people, all you need is the idea.
Yeah.
And the spark inside you. The rest is up to, if you've already done that, that's the difficult part. We're in 2018, you can make any business happen, anything in your personal life happen, you can do anything.
Right, okay.
You've got the world at the
your phone.
click of a fingertip on your
okay.
phone.
You got cameras in
wherever we are, yeah. Where it's recording on here and it's going worldwide. So I'd say if you've got a dream or a goal, don't listen to anybody that says you can't do it.
Right, okay.
Because they've not got the same passion. They've got this limiting belief and stuff like that. So it's do you.
Okay.
Do you.
I mean, unfortunately, that could be friends or family as well.
It always is though. That's
not in a bad kind of way, but
yes, they like, even when you hear it, family, like even my family, they care. So they say, "Oh, Sonny, be careful on that."
Yeah.
I'm like, don't worry. Like I've done all my due diligence. I know what I'm doing. I've built the right team. It stacks up. whether it's property or business or anything like that, you have to take calculated risks to be successful. And the more successful we become, the more we can help other people.
Okay.
And that leads on to our passion. So don't listen to other people. Okay. Negative people. So we obviously listen to other people.
Successful people.
Yeah.
And up to Sunny as well.
Obviously.
Yeah. I think I probably know this, but I'm going to ask it anyway.
Go on then.
So if you had there was an advertising board, and you had just a few words to say, what would that message be?
Life's too short for what ifs and maybes.
Yeah.
Death is promised. Life is an uncertainty. Live life to the fullest to never regret what could have been. One life, one chance.
So it wasn't that big. It was lots smaller than that.
Yeah, but it's my billboard. I'm gonna make it big, aren't I?
You couldn't see it, right? Although it might be sunshine state of mind, maybe.
Yeah, I know, but I think I've got it tattooed on my arm. That's why. So I'm a firm believer of that. So it's like, look, I run by that mantra, and it works.
Okay.
So if it works for me, it'll work for you.
Okay.
Because it all makes sense as well.
Okay. Cool.
Works in different aspects of life.
Right. May I ask you how old are you, by the way?
34.
Okay. With this question, is that much relevance? Let me change the age. The question here was, what would you say to a 30-year-old? But if you're only 34, what would you say to a 21-year-old Sunny? What advice would you give?
I'd say, dream big, have big goals. Don't think that they're not possible. You are as successful as you believe you can be. Don't listen to the naysayers.
Okay.
If you've got something in your heart, you know when they say go on a gut feeling, or if you're passionate about something, just go with it. Even if you've got a passion that isn't going to make you £1 million a day or anything like that, whatever makes you happy, go down that route and you will end up making money.
Okay.
I know it's difficult, it's easily said than done, but if you've got an idea, if you're passionate about something, go with that. So dream big, forget the naysayers, and surround yourself with the right kind of people that you need in your life.
Okay.
Because too many times, like we said before, like being around negative people, it automatically brings you down.
Yeah.
No matter how positive. I'm a positive guy, but when I'm around people that suck the energy out of me, I will just step away and just go and do my own thing. And I didn't do that at the start. I didn't surround myself. Because you feel shy as well, and you're just like, this is a new circle. Are they going to accept me and all that kind of stuff? You feel nervous, bless you. So yeah, those three really.
Okay.
Did that make sense?
Yeah.
What was it? What were they? Anyway, dream big. Forget about the negative naysayers and have the right circle of people around you.
Okay. So, again, it's a bit of a random question, but we'll ask you. What £100 item or less has had a positive effect on you? Or do you buy anything less than £100?
£100. Less than £100 item.
I should think about myself as well. But
that has made me
a positive. You know, he's got all. Look at this great, this is. Maybe you should have given me this, some questions beforehand.
He's clever though. I like his questions. They make you think. I love thinking. I always try and pinpoint one thing, and it's always difficult with me to pinpoint one thing because there's so much going on.
I think for me, just for example, this little tripod here. So we actually filmed this on the camera. But converting that into like a film instead. So anything that you think, oh god, that you never go without with those. This has to be £100 or less. That's
the thing. I don't buy much under £100.
Okay.
Just clothing.
Okay.
Less than £100.
Tell you what, no worries. If you think of an answer, we'll put it onto the
okay, cool.
The
Thank you.
As well, yeah. Because it's a bit of a random question. Yeah.
That was, yeah.
Yeah. So we talked about advice. What's the worst piece of advice that you've been given personally?
The worst piece of advice that I have been given is don't dream big.
Okay.
Don't try and. Like for instance, when wanting to get into full-time property development, people would say
it's a big step.
Don't get into that. You don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
As opposed to, okay, you want to get into that. How do you get into it? I always say that with questions. When I'm speaking to people, I don't know. I can't do this. I'm like, okay, so how do you get there?
Okay.
And for me, it was a case of learning to get educated in my field. So yeah.
Okay. And conversely, what's the best piece of advice somebody has given you?
Don't give up on who you want to be.
Right, and who's that?
My wife.
All right, okay.
100%.
Oh, wow, okay.
You need those kind of people around you. Like even me, I'm positive, happy-go-lucky. but even I need those people in my life.
Yeah,
as
of
well. You
course.
always need
Yeah.
at least one person to just like G you up, and when you see people around you, you start being infectious.
Okay.
And everybody starts acting like that, and then it helps you.
Right.
Because everybody has odd days. Like, I'll call up my business partner because I'm having a bit of a crappy day today.
Yeah.
How's your day going?
Yeah.
You know, and then you feed off of that.
Okay, so we're coming towards the end of the interview. So, if people want to get hold of you, hit you upon
Facebook,
Instagram.
Facebook, Sunny Mahal. Instagram, Mr. Sunshine State of Mind. And that's all I've got at the minute.
Okay, and just, I know...
And my website, sorry, sunnymahal.com, but that's just going under refurb.
Okay.
Or redesign, so that'll be up and running in about 2 weeks.
Okay, we'll put links on towards that as well. And what about what's the name of your property company? Do you want to put that on here as well?
Dilson Leading Limited.
Okay.
So we've got a few. We've got Dilson Leading Limited, that's one partnership. Then we've got Dilson Leading View, that's with another business partner, Aaron.
Okay, right.
And there's Dilson Leading Horn, that's with another business partner, Stuart.
Okay, right.
He does timber frame homes.
Right,
So
okay.
shout him up if you need any timber frame home.
Okay.
Supplies or any information. Yeah, they're the 3 property ones. that we've got.
Right. Okay. So, please like and share this video. Leave any comments below, and if there's any questions to myself or Sunny.
Yep. Happy to answer anything.
Put it on the bottom, and we'll get back to you. In the meantime, if you want to interview anybody else, give me a shout. Let me know, and I'll interview them. In the meantime, I just want to say a massive thank you for Sunny.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
And we'll see you soon.
And keep a sunshine state of mind. Peace.
Bye.